Well, I guess someone has to say something. Sorry to Bother You is the new absurdist comedy featuring a black man who succeeds in telemarketing by using his white voice.
The premise sounds promising, a satire of black men who use white voices to succeed deals with multicultural identity and race appropriation. Hot button topics right now.
Everything started out as I expected. The introduction reminded me of a Wayans Brothers movie.
And the cast is amazing! You have Laketih Stanfield, who you'll recognize from Get Out, playing the lead character of Cassius. You'll also recognize Armie Hammer, Danny Glover, Terry Crews, and David Cross and Patton Oswalt. They're the white voices of the characters.
There's no real suspense in this movie. For most of the runtime, it's a straightforward comedy with the white voice element being its only distinguishable feature. The movie's first two-thirds are very well executed, mixing social satire with a Machiavellian tale. Now, it's when the movie gets to the third act that it just becomes a absurdist comedy that loses most of its audience.
Are you kidding me?
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! We're not gonna spoil how the movie ends. This is just you could say it's a big twist for the third act.
Horse people? Are you freaking kidding me?
As Cassius is rising in the ranks, meeting with the corporate honcho offering the job, played by Armie Hammer, he discovers a secret plan to turn the workers into human-horse hybrids. Equisapiens.
I was laughing my butt off. I just had no idea why. The horse costume was ridiculous. The idea was ridiculous. I just couldn't stop laughing. I mean, I don't know. It made no sense.
After the reveal of the horse-human hybrids, there is some suspense because you want to know if Cassius will be able to get out alive and tell the world about the evil plot. Yeah, but then it gets even more weird and everything goes more off the rails. I think one of the main problems with the absurdity of the third act is that it happens before Cassius is even given his redemption. It happens in the part of the story where we don't like who he's become and we want him to change for the better. And then they throw him in with these human-horse hybrids.
This movie will no doubt be a cult classic.
I enjoyed the first half of the movie, and the second half was all out crazy funny, but for different reasons. The two halves didn't really blend too well together. 6 out of 10.
Great cast and great premise, but wasted opportunity. 3 out of 10.
No, 0 out of 10.
While the ending does throw in some suspense, it's just too absurd, too weird. You never really get into it. 1 out of 10. This is a difficult film. One I would not recommend to everyone. While the first two-thirds of the film, they are entertaining and they show great promise, it's the last part that just, while completely absurd, it still leaves an impact on you. So 5 out of 10. We here at Who's Review give Sorry to Bother You the overall rating of should you see it? Nay. Get it? You will. The movie has some great qualities about it, especially its cast, and while the premise is intriguing, and it does show promise, the ending, I don't know, it'll just kick you in the face. Like a horse kicking you in the face. Well, that's our review. What do you think? Have you seen it? Are we way off? Right on? Let us know in the comment section below and we'll check it out and respond. As always, if you want to stay up to date on all things Who's Review, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and most importantly of all, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We thank you guys for checking us out here at Who's Review, where everyone is a critic. Good to know. My airbags could explode and kill me. Good to know.